50%.
40%.
50%.
Poverty is defined as that condition where people's basic needs for food, clothing, and shelter are not being met. Poverty is more than lack of money. Poverty is hunger, malnutrition, limited access to education, healthcare, and basic services, social discrimination and exclusion, and the lack of participation in decision making. 783 million people currently live under the international poverty line. 328 million children are living in extreme poverty. Poorest people in underdeveloped countries range from less educated workers in manufacturing to subsistence farmers in rural areas. They are prone to health risks and are less likely to send children to school.
25%.
150 million.
1 billion.
One of the main contributing factors to a high poverty rate is a lack of food security, which is defined as access by all people at all times to enough food for an active and healthy life. When people are living in extreme poverty, they either do not get enough nutrients in a given day or can only afford food that is nutrient insufficient. This leads to malnutrition, which not only causes fatigue and muscle weakness, but also weakens the immune system, leaving the individual more susceptible to other diseases. When analyzing this further, one can see that hunger and poverty are linked to one another. People in extreme poverty cannot afford or do not have access to a sufficient amount of nutritious food, which can lead to malnutrition. Malnourished individuals find it hard to concentrate and work due to a lack of proper nutrition in their food. This creates a cycle that prevents those living in abject poverty from improving their quality of living. Malnourishment is especially harmful to children because their immune systems are not as resilient, and a weakened immune system puts children at a bigger risk of getting other diseases. Poverty and hunger worsen the lives of many individuals. However, there are ways that the average person can help deal with this problem.
Small? No.
Yes.
No, I do not.
Microloans are defined as very small short-term loans with a very low interest rate. These loans are extended to self-employed individuals, new startups with low capital requirements, or small businesses with only a few employees. These microloans can help millions of people living in developing countries. Organizations such as Opportunity International and the Grameen Bank have dedicated their work to providing microloans to the poor and providing them with the financial tools needed to rise out of poverty. Microloans aim to eradicate poverty and hunger, as well as improve gender equality. As of December 2017, the Grameen Bank had 8.93 million borrowers, 97% of which were women. Through different subsections of microloan banks, microloans will work to alleviate a number of systemic issues. Opportunity International's Banking on Education initiatives works to provide small loans to those looking to open a school. Their agricultural finance program helps ensure food securities for farmers living in poor rural areas. Together, these organizations are working to provide and sustain jobs for millions, help people rise out of poverty, prevent millions from living in extreme hunger, all while maintaining a 97% repayment rate. Microloans are playing a vital role in enacting UN Goal 1, Eradicate Extreme Poverty and Hunger.
How can you get involved? One of the leading problems in areas affected by extreme hunger and poverty is malnutrition. An organization called Action Against Hunger is working to save the lives of children suffering from severe malnutrition. You can help by donating $1 a day to restore a child's nutritional health. You can also get involved through World Vision, in which you can sponsor a child whose story, interest, and circumstances resonate with you. You can even pick a child who shares a birthday with you or a family member. When you sponsor a child for $39 a month, your sponsorship donation is pooled with other sponsors for maximum impact. Along the way, you can build a relationship with your sponsored child and their community through letters, videos, updates, encouragement, and more. Sponsors who have the flexibility and resources can even arrange a visit to meet their child. 5 tools that can be used to end poverty and hunger include quality education, access to healthcare, water and sanitation, economic security, and child participation. You can help by a number of ways: sponsor a child, community, or project. There are simpler ways to get involved as well. Start by being an advocate and use your voice for change. Show your support and spread awareness on social media. And organize a meal packaging event in your community to give back.